chill under the breeze. Sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling his tea, spilling and sipping his tea, spilling and sipping his tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's your under the degree, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's your under the degree, shining bright, set the stage. Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea. Sip with me, spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling 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 and sipping this tea.
What's up? We are back. And I got my girl Peanut up here. What's up, baby?
Hey, good evening. I'm shocked I'm still awake.
I know. I'm surprised. We're going to
I'll
get
probably be
into
sleepy in about 30, 45 minutes.
this is only going to be a 45-minute live. We're going to get into this case with Djimon. Is it Djimon? Wait, I know how to pronounce his name. Hounsou?
I don't know, because I just learned through the 911 footage being released, or the audio from her recording.
Yes, like, and
I never knew how to say his name.
Djimon. And if I have it right,
Hey, EJ.
Again. EJ, what's up, baby? But yeah, we're gonna get into this because she actually, his girlfriend, she has 2 kids by him. Now, mind you guys, he used to be married to Kimora Lee Simmons, Russell Simmons' ex-wife. They had 2 kids together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, he has 2 kids by her. And this female, she was living with him. She has kids by him as well. And they're not married. They were never married.
He looks at it as if they are, though.
Right, but you know what? Let me go back, because when he was married to Kimora, it wasn't official. They did the ceremony, I want to say in Africa or something like that, but it wasn't the traditional, USA wedding. So it was some type of tradition. But what had taken place was his ex-girlfriend, her name, and I'm going to put her up on the screen so y'all can see what she looked like.
Oh, yeah, that Amsterdam movie was fire.
What's up? What's up, George? What's up,
Hey,
EJ?
George.
What's going on? So her name is Riza Marie Simpson. Okay. She's the mother of 2 of his children. Now, Djimon told the police that Riza struck him in the face with a closed fist during a confrontation at his Atlanta townhouse, December 2025. Okay. The dispute was reportedly about their living situation. Djimon was trying to get her to vacate the home, which he owns. She was arrested January 16th and charged with battery, family violence, which is a misdemeanor, and obstruction. She was released, get this, January 22nd after posting a $2,000 bond. So
Pull
you
that
mean to
up. Let
tell
me
me you
pull
let the
that
mother?
up. You said,
Hmm?
oh, okay. So she was. So you said she was arrested January the
No. Yeah, oh sorry. She was arrested. The incident had taken place
of
December.
December. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She was arrested January 26th. I mean, sorry, January, I said 26, sorry. January 16th.
Mm-hmm.
She was released January 22nd. What's up,
That's a
Melanated?
long. That's a long time.
Right, in
Okay,
her
so the
bond.
16th is on a Friday, which is petty. A lot of DV cases, they'll
Mhm.
when you have a pending warrant, a lot of the times you'll have the person that will do it over the weekend, so that way you can stay longer. So most of the
Yep.
time, you're the I guess the victim, when the victim is being petty, they'll call it in that Friday after like probably about 3 o'clock, because most judges are off the bench around 3 on Friday, sometimes
Mhm.
even before that during the week. But so she must have been probably arrested that evening, and then you had the holiday on the 19th for MLK Day. She should have been
Yep.
released on the 20th and not the 22nd. She should just yesterday.
But guess what? After posting a
She
two
was in
thousand
there.
dollar bond,
She
her
was in
bond
there
was
for
only
almost a week.
yeah, her bond was only 2,000. So you mean to tell me, and he got money. So you let your children's mother sitting there. He wanted her out bad.
Yeah.
We are going to listen. She released this audio. This is all she has is for proof. This is her proof right here, that audio.
Hey, melanated.
And I'm not the type, I don't victim blame or shame. And, for YouTube purposes, I made the video, the upload wholesome. But no, I feel a whole different type of way about this. I think he gaslit her. I think he's not telling the complete truth. I think that he was aggressive. So we're going to listen to this audio that she released. Not that I know of. And you can tell she's young. She's way younger than he is. Way younger. And you wasn't in here, melanated, but he used to be married to Kimora Lee Simmons, and he had 2 kids by her. But yeah, we're going to get into this call. I'm gonna pull this up right on now, and I'm getting look how she looks way younger than him. Way younger. All right, let's get into this video.
According to police reports, Djimon told
Hold on,
officers,
it's Djimon.
"What up, it's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. Diamond Gang."
Let me see if
Djimon
I can make
Hounsou
it bigger.
is in the headlines after a domestic violence.
Let me put it on pause. Hold on. And let me try to make this bigger for y'all. Let's go back to my channel. This is crazy. The mother of your kids, you let sit in jail like that. And like I said, he had the money. Let's go to the videos. Okay, let's see if I can make it bigger.
What up, it's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills
I
the
don't know
tea.
why this won't extend.
Diamond Gang. Djimon Hounsou is in the headlines after a domestic violence
Y'all hear it?
situation involving the mother of his child. And this audio captures the
We
argument
can hear
that
you, sis.
happened before the physical
Okay.
altercation. According to police reports, Djimon told officers she struck him during that incident. This audio is from the tense exchange leading up to that moment. I am sharing this to raise awareness because domestic violence doesn't only happen to women. Men can be victims too, and many stay silent.
Can I have my set of keys, please? So that I can have access to the property? This is still legally my residence, and my kids are here, so I do need a set of keys to access my residence. Djimon? Hello? I'm actually having to leave now and I won't be here later. So if you don't mind, I would need the keys. Do you give me the keys so I can access the property where I live and my kids are? There's a process. I don't have a problem moving, but you cannot lock me out of a home in which I live.
No, not that. You come in every day with the garage.
Okay, so that's how you, but you just said in the text that you're changing. So how am I going to be able to access it? So how am I going to be able to access?
You have the rest of the days and week to figure it out.
But I'm asking you for the keys to a property in which I live at and my kids are in. So I'd like the keys to the property, please, so that I can still live here and sleep here. There's a legal process in which you have to go through. So until that process happens, you cannot deny me legally, you cannot deny me access to the property in which I'm legally still a resident at, Djimon. Do you know that?
You still have access.
I don't, because I'm leaving and you just told me this morning that you're changing the access. Okay, and I will not be back this week. So that's what I'm saying. I will need to be able to access my residence when I come back. So let me just let you know what that's going to look like, because I don't want to embarrass the family. I don't want to embarrass the property with our neighbors. I'm going to come back. I'm not going to have access to the property. I will have to call the police. The police will ask me to prove that I'm a resident here. They will require you to give me access to the premises, and they'll tell you the due process. But I don't want to bring the police to the property. It's not a good look, and we don't need to do it. Okay.
Let me stop it right there. Do y'all hear that? Do y'all hear how calm she was? Do y'all hear her explaining the process? Now, she told him clear as day, when I leave, I'm going to be gone for some time. She don't mind. She's going to make arrangements to leave. And he was refusing to give her the key, basically saying, you still have access to the garage. This dude is something else. This was the biggest setup ever, in my opinion. All right, let me go back and play the rest.
So go ahead, and if you would please give me my keys back to the resident. Listen to what I'm saying, Djimon. I am leaving now. I'm leaving in about an hour. I will not be back for some time. So if you could give me the keys now so that we can handle this the right way.
You are one bitter.
I'm not bitter, and we're not divorced. We were never married. I'm not bitter.
But the way you've been treating and disrespecting me,
we're not divorced. We're not divorced. We were never married.
But I'm gonna say this: that was the smartest thing she could have ever did, was record this shit. That was the smartest thing.
Can I please have the keys to my residence? Can I please have the keys to my residence? It's not an issue. There's no issue between us.
There's no issue. You still have access to the garage.
Listen to what I'm saying. And you're changing the garage access. I'm not going to be here this week. Can I please have my keys and we can move on? So can I please have the keys?
You have access to the garage.
Listen to what I'm saying, Djimon. I'm leaving this week and I'm not going to be coming back for at least a few weeks. So I need my keys to the residence in which I live at. I don't want to have to bring the police here. That's going to be embarrassing, and it's not necessary that we even do that.
And by law, he gotta legally evict her. He cannot just put her out and change the locks. He can't. I cannot believe he tried to do this to this girl. 2 kids by this dude.
I'll leave your keys in there.
Huh?
I'll leave your keys on the table.
But
okay?
I'm leaving.
Get the hell out of my way.
In the next hour.
Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Get the hell out of my way.
Yes, it won't be come on.
And I will, but I need the keys to my residence now before I leave.
You don't have to move.
This is my residence. I've been living here for 4 years. This is my residence. I've been living here for 4 years. If you would please give me the keys before you leave so that I don't have to encumbrance you later on and I don't have to embarrass the house.
wearing my clothes and all that. You have some nerve.
He's mad because she's not pressed.
Simon, I don't want to bring the police back here later. That's embarrassing.
I'll leave your keys to the table. Get the out of my
Can you
face.
please give me the keys now? I'm not going to be here for them later. That's what I'm telling you.
I will leave you.
Listen to what I'm
You
going
need
to say.
I heard
I'm
what
not
you
going to be here.
said.
Okay, well, I need the keys to the residence. I cannot leave. My kids are here.
Diamond Gang. Situations like this remind us that abuse can affect anyone. Men, women, partners, parents. And when men speak up, they're often dismissed or not taken seriously. If you or someone you know is dealing with any kind of abuse, please reach out to someone you trust. No one deserves to feel unsafe in their own home.
All right, I'm gonna pause it right there. Sis,
I'm here.
that shit. Did y'all hear that shit?
Mhm.
He gaslit the shit out of that girl.
He did because I mean he knows being that I've been trying to see if he's ever been married before. I haven't seen anything. It's just, the Kimura and then her. I think it's a culture thing with him, and he doesn't stay in a relationship more than 4 or 5 years. He does not stay in a
Right.
relationship more than 4 to 5 years. So I think it may be a culture thing for him. Um, but at the end of the day, he had no right to try to kick her out of that home. He had to go through the process of legally evicting her.
Yeah.
The only thing she's saying is, give me time. I'm going to leave, but just give me time. But she also works in the industry as well, also. And she's kind of doing like the Monique thing where she's saying she's underpaid and unappreciated and she has put in so much work and she's not getting any emotions. She's not getting any
Wow.
emotion, she's not getting any traction. So she is actively working in the entertainment industry, which is where she was going, was on a work function. So in between all of her functions, because I don't think he's really acting like that anymore. He can't be living in a townhouse. So
Yeah.
I,
But they said I think he has more than one property.
he probably does, but he still can't evict her from that particular home. He should have just gave her the key and moved on. Like you have some people from this perspective that's saying, well, if he gave you the key, he still could have changed the locks. And she could have simply
Yeah.
just called the police
Right.
and
Right.
said, I live here, opened up the mailbox and showed a piece of mail, and he would have had to let her back in the house.
That's it.
He,
That's how
uh,
you get a piece of mail. If you got a dresser, like one drawer with clothes in it, that's considered, yeah, in
so
some states.
he was completely wrong in what he's doing because he is separated in these type of conditions before. He already knew that. He just didn't think that she would challenge him the way that she was challenging him. And to be honest with you, I don't know if she punched him in the face or not. Um, because that's what it said. She hit him with a
Right.
closed fist. I don't know if she did or not. It doesn't look like when the police was called that day that they found any evidence. So he literally went out of his way to the magistrate office while she was gone away on a work trip and pressed charges through the magistrate.
And get this, I forgot this part. The kids were there.
The kids were
They,
there
yeah.
and the kids didn't see anything. He just said he assumes that they probably heard it. But
Right.
when deputies arrived, they would have spoke to the children as well. And
Yeah.
deputies, when they responded, did not see a need to press charges right then and there, or she would have been taken into custody.
Yeah.
So he went down there, downtown to press charges. That happens all the time in family with family situations, DV situations. A deputy will respond, and they may not see any bruises, any marks. It could be conflicting information, and they tell you you have to go downtown to press charges, which is exactly what he did, and he waited a couple of days to do so. She was arrested when she had her children in the vehicle. They
See,
in
I didn't.
January.
Wow.
Her kids were in the vehicle, and now according to, I'm gonna send it to you right now so that way you can read it. If you want to share it, you can. But according to, why is this doing that? But according to the police, they said they only arrested her that day. They initially took her into custody that day because she gave false information to the deputies. Not exactly
Why?
sure. I don't know. And it doesn't specify what false information she gave. And I pulled this up while the short was playing and I was listening. Um, but it says she gave false information. So that's initially why she was taken into custody originally, was because she provided false information to the deputies. I don't know what that false information was. But she gave false information, so she was taken into custody for that. She bailed out, and then she was taken to Fulton County for the family assault charge,
Mm,
assault on a family member slash significant other. So
mm.
that's why she was in there for almost a week. She had to deal with those charges. She bailed out thinking she was good. And the moment that she bailed out, they transported her to another county. But
Wow.
her kids were in the vehicle.
I wonder if he came and got them.
He probably did because he was probably notified. Because if he did not come and get them immediately, DSS would have been involved. So by law, of course, the police are mandated reporters, which is another thing. If they really believed any of that happened, they have an open DSS case,
Oh
because
yeah.
DSS is going to be opened in turn. A case is going to be open when you have violence in the home.
Mm,
So, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to touch that child. It's an unsafe environment.
right. Yeah.
So, when she was arrested in another county, in another area, if he did not immediately come get him, which either way you put it, they still would have had to call DSS if she did not immediately get somebody. But I'm pretty sure they probably informed him anyway. They got put in safekeeping until he got there, and they was in DSS case care for a little while because they didn't mention anybody else being in the vehicle with her
Mm, 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 mm.
when she
Or they
was.
may have stayed with the police until the dad got there.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yes, EJ. Yes, false information, definitely. Good evening, Miss Alicia, and there was another person
Please.
up there. And it was another person. I can't remember. Did they delete their comment?
No.
It was somebody else.
It
Cause
was
it
probably
was
melanated.
No, it wasn't melanated. It was somebody else that I seen in here. But either way you put it, yeah. Do the right thing. There you go.
Oh, where's she at?
She's further up in the chat.
Hey, do the right thing. I ain't seen do the right thing in a minute. I ain't seen a lot of people in a minute. That's crazy.
Yeah, so she was definitely arrested. I guess I'm assuming it was a traffic stop, and she provided false information. Um, and so they took her into custody for that. I think her bond for that amount was only 500. I have to read the article again. And then once she paid that and she thought she was good to go, I guess the warrant had popped up in between that time, or maybe they searched the database before, because you get arrested, they search the database again right before you get out just to make sure.
Yeah. Sure.
So they did that, and they found out she had that warrant from Fulton County, and they rearrested her and then shipped her to Fulton County.
This is he was so pressed and mad. He was
So
mad that she wasn't pressed.
Yeah. So at first, I was like, I don't want to have an opinion on it because I really don't
Right.
like getting involved in that when you don't really have that much evidence and you don't know what's really going on because it's still kind of fresh. But knowing the steps that he took in between that, I definitely do think he was being vindictive. And I definitely believe he gaslights.
Big time. He was he gaslit her like crazy in that recording, but she knows him and
Hmm.
felt like she knows him. She felt like she needed to record it.
Yeah, but I want the rest of the
So
recording
has he
because what
gotten
made it
physical
just
with her
stop?
in the past?
Yeah, yeah, but what made it just stop at that particular point? What happened there?
That's when it got physical. It got physical. It
So
did get physical.
she probably did hit him in response to what he was doing to her. Because I mean, I've been in that situation where my ex husband put hands on me, and in the midst of me trying to defend myself, I hit him. He only told that I hit him though, and I'm like, okay, w-
Uh-huh.
yeah. So yeah, and like I said before, this is why she should have went and pressed charges. Mine was the false
Yes.
one.
I'm sorry. EJ
Yeah,
said he was even mad.
yeah. And then I was reading one of the comments and it was on Facebook because everybody know I'm on Facebook more than any other platform. But I was in there and they was just like, so he wearing women clothing? I was like, oh, y'all are petty. But you have a lot of people that are saying, of course she will remain calm. When she's the one that's recording. But th- uh,
That
yeah,
don't
that
make sense though. Why would you
it
record yourself
does.
committing
It
a crime?
does. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. What they're saying is she remained calm in just that audio because she knew she was recording, and that's why she comes off so calm in that recording. But what I say is this right here: my ex-husband would gaslight the hell out of me, and then when I finally got angry, he'll get on the phone, start calling a whole bunch of people, start recording my response, but wouldn't show what led up to it, which is why I said I was going to stay out of it until more information came out. Because you
You
do
heard
have
it a
people that
tussle at
do
the
it.
end.
Yeah, you do
I,
have people that do that. So that's why I was
let me
just
go
like,
back just one. You heard them tussling at the end though a little
you
bit.
did.
Let
You
me
definitely did.
let me see if I can take it back. Me and my fingers. I had the thing too heavy. Come on. All right, let me see something. I want to see if I can hear it again. But he said twice, "Get out my face."
But
Look
that
at
could
that.
just mean that she was just having a conversation. That don't necessarily mean she was directly in his face. And just
Yeah,
like he said, I was going to leave it on the table. Why would you leave it on the table when she's telling you that she's about to leave? So I don't
yeah.
know if that meant like just leave me alone, quit talking to me. I'm gonna put it on the table and you can grab it before you leave. But then he also mentioned the garage door opener, saying that she had that and this, that, and third. But you can easily reprogram a garage door opener.
Period. Let me see. That's crazy. Come on. Now it ain't gonna play for me.
I want to bring the police back here later. That's
I'll
embarrassing.
leave your keys to the table. Get the out of my
Can you
face.
please give me the keys now? I'm not going to be here for them later. That's what I'm telling you.
When they hear
I
this
will leave
clip,
you.
Listen to what I'm going to say.
I heard
I'm
what
not
you
going to be here.
I'm telling y'all right now, this dude is trying to work something
Okay,
out.
well, I need the keys to the residence. I cannot leave my kids right here.
Diamond
Hear
Gang.
that? That's crazy. You heard that little piece of scuffle at the end, and the recording probably stopped, but he's probably
But
trying to
that
work something. Go ahead.
either it stopped or maybe she is just gonna use the rest for court.
Yeah, that too.
She
There
could
might be
just
a
be
part
getting ready to
two.
use the rest for court because I mean, I'm not exactly sure how Georgia state does. I know North Carolina still allows a cross warrant, which means she could still, if she was here, she could then turn around and take out papers on him.
Oh, what? How do that
That
work?
That's how I got arrested. I've only been arrested one time, and that's literally how I got arrested. When my ex-husband assaulted me, and when I went to court, you could still see the gashes on my face, the bruises on my face. You could see all of that. My face was still swollen, but I had took out papers on him and had him arrested. And literally, when he bailed out, he didn't even leave the sheriff's department. He turned around, went straight to the magistrate office, and
Mhm.
pressed charges on me for assault with the open hand. That was my
Wow.
one charge. Like, and I literally like my nose was fractured. I'm completely still black and blue when I go to court. And
Mm.
he literally did that. And this is why I say you'll have people that do that before the weekend, because he did that on a Friday after he knew the courthouse was closed, which would have meant that I would have had been able to stay in there the whole entire weekend and I wouldn't have seen a judge until Monday.
Mm.
So, what Harnett County Sheriff's Department did was the detective that got assigned the case, of course, it was a different detective, but they remember because it was so much police presence because of the amount of damage that was done to my face, and we both were military. So he called me and informed me that I had a warrant for my
Wow.
arrest, and that came up when they had served him with the protective order, and he notified them that he had took out papers on me. So the
Mm.
detective called me, told me to not go back home, to pick a safe place where he doesn't know the address. And I literally had to hide out the whole weekend. And he told me to
Right.
turn myself in between the hours of 7:30 and 8:30, so that way I can get in court first thing in the morning. And
Mhm.
all the judge has to do is see my face. They'll be there to help me with testifying and everything else. Um, in regards to what they seen that day. And so they did that. And I was able to just walk out that day.
That's what's up.
I was able just to walk out that day. I didn't have to pay any money. I didn't have to do any of that, but I still had to hire an attorney. So North Carolina does allow cross warrants. I'm not exactly
Let me
sure if
check.
Georgia does. I have to look that up.
Yeah, let's see
Bec-
if Georgia yeah, they're in Georgia and it happened in Georgia.
yeah, so she
All
could,
right.
if that is the
Let me check
case,
it out. Let's check it
and I'm
out.
pretty sure. If that is the case, I mean, she just got out yesterday.
Hmm.
She probably already has an attorney, and they probably all over it. But that's another thing to look into: is she gonna press charges on him next? Because I mean, she's pretty fair skinned. So if she had bruises from that night, I'm pretty sure she probably took pictures. Because this ain't come out of nowhere. They've had physical altercations before this. Like you can tell from that audio, their relationship is very intense. Oh, thank you,
Yeah, you
sweet
can
EJ.
tell.
Hey, Meek.
You can definitely. Mickey, guess what? Georgia does allow both parties to be charged, but only if evidence supports it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Wow. But Georgia strongly encourage officers to identify the primary aggressor.
They're not going to be able to identify the primary aggressor because the officers didn't see anything, any need to
Yeah, because
press
he went
charges in that
after.
moment. He went downtown and physically pressed charges on her because she would have been arrested that day.
Yeah.
She would
And
have been arrested that day.
yep, it
He,
says, go ahead.
no, I'm listening, sis. Go ahead.
Says in Georgia, if Riza had claimed he hit her and she had visible injuries, or she filed her own warrant later, Georgia law would allow it.
Hmm.
Dual arrest or cross charging or competing warrants. And it says, based on their case, he reported the assault, he had the injury, and she was charged. So
Because
it's
he went downtown to press charges. And her
so they
attorney, who's to say that she's not going to use old photos of previous incidents and take it down there?
that's yeah. If there
Because
are
there's still a statute of limitation, and she probably has not exceeded that because it ain't even been 30 days.
right, Mike. What's
Hey, Mikey
okay?
Ike. Mikey
All
Ike
right.
Ike.
I think my girl gonna stay a while. We're gonna pivot up off of this and play maybe a couple shorts. I said 45 minutes. So we could go just a little longer. Don't you want to, Peanut?
We can go a little
It's
bit longer.
Friday night. You gotta
I,
work tomorrow.
I still got to work.
Oh
It's my
yeah.
weekend of full duty.
Dang.
You
All
know, I
right.
got
Well,
it twice a month.
I'm gonna pivot off of this, y'all. Let's get into just a couple shorts, and then we could call it a night. Call it a night. I'm sticking to my game plan. 3 lives a
Are you
week.
going to report on that Krishan debacle?
Yeah, I will with Sean Davy Way.
Yeah.
I wanted to get the mainstream. It didn't get the mainstream yet.
Oh,
So
you waiting until that reporter put her on TV.
yeah. I'm waiting for Sean to do the Sean said he's open to do interviews with news stations and all of that. They trying to get Junior. But let's get into this Trey Songz. He's suing Kansas City police. He got jacked up, y'all.
You should leave them little
I hope
girls alone in college.
What up, it's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea.
what you say? What you say,
He
sis?
probably should stop going to them colleges picking up girls, them young ones.
Yep. Yeah. Let me make sure this is the right view.
Diamond Gang.
No, this is
Nicki
about
Minaj just
This is about Nikki. Let me go up one.
Oh yeah, she finally paid off that debt.
Yeah, we can listen to it. This girl, she's something else. Girl.
avoided having her home sold, and the attorney in the case explains exactly how. What up, it's your girl Yolanda, the great with the
Sorry,
great
y'all.
spills the tea. Diamond Gang.
It's
Trey
Trey.
Songz is now suing Kansas City police after that wild arrest at the Chiefs playoff game. He says the officers used excessive force, and remember, all the charges against him were dropped.
They knocked his butt up. Oh, I'm
What-
sorry, y'all.
What up, it's your
I
girl
can't
Yolanda,
move
the
it.
great with the great
I'm
spills
not
the
gonna move
tea.
it.
Diamond Gang. Trey Songz is now suing Kansas City police after that wild arrest at the Chiefs playoff game. He says the officers used excessive force, and remember, all the charges against him were dropped.
Look at him. He moved, man.
Oh, he's special. You white folks don't know who you are.
They said arrest the damn cop.
Yikes, Diamond Gang. According to reports, Trey is claiming that the officers
Holy
escalated the
nigga.
situation without
Holy
cause.
nigga.
His lawsuit says the arrest was unlawful, especially since prosecutors later dismissed every
Yeah.
charge. But Diamond Gang,
It doesn't
what do
matter.
you think? Does he have a strong case?
He got a
No.
case.
Please drop a
No, he
comment
don't.
below.
He didn't
Don't
even
forget
do
to
that.
like, share, and
All he had to do was
subscribe.
get up.
And I will see you guys on my next.
That joker ain't got no case. All he had to do was just get up from
Yeah.
his seat. He thought that he was this high class celebrity and everybody gonna know who he is because he Trey Songz. And he found out you still a nigga.
Them kids was like, get off him. Somebody said, arrest the cop. I died. I played that clip like twice.
He was resisting. He was resisting. He only got off because he got money and he's able to doggone freaking get a high powered attorney to get him off of those charges. If he had been a regular dude in the streets that is making minimum wage, he would have been on probation today. If
I
not,
said,
if not ordered to serve doggone 90 days. Some of these judges be so petty, they would have gave him a year and a day. And matter
look,
of fact, if it was me, I would have gave you a year and 2 days.
Leash said Trey
'Cause
Songz impression killing me. I swear on my life, me and my oldest daughter, when he used to say that one part, who wanna go home with Trigger? We used to die laughing. I mean, I used to
But
play
he
that
was
part
for
over and
real with
over.
that though, because he would come to Fayetteville State. Because I was a student at Fayetteville State. He would come to Fayetteville State University and start picking up all the freshman and sophomore girls, and would take them home. He
What?
was very well known for going to these universities and doing that.
Wow.
So when he said who wants to go home with him, that was
Home with
not
Trigger?
that was yeah, that was just not a line. Like he really was doing that. Yeah, EJ, he's a real creep.
Yeah, he is. He definitely. Thank you,
And he wouldn't even be
EJ.
holding no concert or nothing. He'll just pop up and come get girls.
Mm, 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 mm.
Be right there in the
Trey.
cafe at the cafeteria, out there, come to the game room and everything else. Like he a student on campus.
Mm, 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 mm. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I ain't shocked. So yeah, I don't care about him getting yanked up a little bit. He probably took home one of them officers' girls and little kids and they remembered. And he
Mm.
didn't get up out that seat and you got treated like you was a regular Joe on the streets. Congratulations. You have earned the donut of the day.
Let's get into my girl MJ, Mary J. Blige. This shit was funny too. I screamed, man. If y'all get a chance, y'all gotta watch this entire interview.
Don't
With
for-
Angie
What up?
Martinez.
It's your girl
Huh?
Yolanda, the
You got
great with the great spills.
What's up, Pin? You was gonna
don't
say something?
forget don't forget you got to go back to Nikki.
Oh yeah, I'll do that right after this. This was funny. Hold
The
on.
T. Diamond Gang. Mary J. Blige finally responded to fans saying she looked tired on tour. She sat down with Angie Martinez and kept it all the way real about what was going on.
You know what I would like you to address? Because this pisses me off when I see the memes.
Look
Because
at her.
you be on stage doing your little, and they act like you don't want to be
Oh,
there.
Mary.
Yeah, they say Mary is unbothered. Mary doesn't want to be here.
I was
Really,
exhausted because I was on the 30th show of 40 shows.
so you actually were tired.
We was in Chicago or something like that. I was exhausted.
Diamond Gang. Mary did not stop there.
Oh,
She
Mary.
took honesty to a whole nother level.
Y'all got me.
Exhausted. I probably was drinking the night before. You know how you try to do that? Like, let me try to get some drinks in.
Yeah.
Listen, let
And
me
then
stop this real quick. I appreciate her honesty because that comment right there could have backfired like a motherfucker on her. Remember, she was supposed to be, when you say clean, and people crack me up with that because if you're still indulging in any type of substance, you're not clean. You feel me? She might not be on that girl no more, the powwow, but you know what I mean? And for me, and I've had many people in my family, friends in recovery, you're not supposed to be doing anything at all. That alcohol could lead to something else.
Yeah, but she married Jay. She that MJ. So she could drink and I think she might be able to control it a little bit better now. But she ain't even gotta perform the whole concert. All she gotta do is point the mic to the crowd and everybody else gonna finish it for her.
Yeah. Non-melanated, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I mean, she just
She was
her
very
honesty.
heavy. She was very heavy on everything though.
Yeah. That
But
her
she's
being
also been
honest.
in the game so long.
Yeah.
Like
I
we don't
just
we
felt
don't
like,
know.
dang, when she answered that question and she didn't go around it or try to, and she can't, like, that's what a G does.
Yeah, because she could have completely been like Erica Badu and just leave y'all butts hanging.
She
at the
said,
Coliseum.
yeah, period,
Took out money and ran.
period.
You have like probably a light hangover or
No, but you
something.
know,
Listen, Diamond Gang,
God,
Mary says she's been working nonstop. And to be honest, she is getting up there in age. I appreciate her honesty. However, she did go on to say for her Vegas residency, she will not be drinking in February or March.
she did say that.
But Diamond,
She did say that. I couldn't, shorts are only 3 minutes long, and I try to, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
my apologies, EJ. I definitely meant Lauren Hill. My bad.
Oh yeah, Lauren, not Erica Badu. Yep.
Yeah.
And she said when she starts her Vegas residency, she's not going to be drinking. So that's coming up real soon. She said, I won't be drinking February. I don't know about March, but yeah, she said she's going to take a break. That was some funny shit too. Oh, that's what's up. What you say? I'm in recovery. Don't talk about what? Don't talk about, unless you got some.
Well, let's not forget that she was heavy into acting too with 50 Cent
Yeah, yeah.
on that. What was it? Was it Raising Canaan? No, it wasn't Raising Canaan. It was
It was
another one.
not Raising Cane. I never watched the series.
But she's on a power series with
Yeah.
yeah, she's on a power series with doggone 52, and yeah, because she plays Monet. I can't remember which one it is though.
It's funny you brought that up because guess who remember they changed the song and it was Trey Songz singing the intro.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Trey Songz. They got him to do a different intro and nobody liked it, I think. And they took it back to the original, back to Joe. Yeah, I think. 50 Cent tried to change it up and give it a fresh new sound.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
took it back
Okay.
to the singer Joe. That was some funny shit too.
Yeah. Miss Alicia definitely corrected me on that Power Book too. So yeah, that one's done. That was Tyreek's show. So that's done. So
Okay.
yeah. So no, she's been working.
Yeah, she has money. Mary getting that money. Remember, gang. She got to pay Ken Do or whatever that dude's name is.
Yeah, the ex-husband.
Yeah, little creep. He was
Got
using
her,
her.
yeah, got her all stressed the heck out. Y'all want to get mad because she had a drink before a show, the 30th show out of 40. Man, if y'all don't shut up and sing in that microphone,
Yeah, that was some funny mess. Let's get on over to Nikki.
this little
Crash out
doggone
queen.
freaking, this
what
sugar
up? It's your
booger.
girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea. Diamond Gang. Nicki Minaj just avoided having her home sold, and the attorney in the case explains exactly how. The security guard's lawyer says the $500,000 judgment has officially been satisfied.
So today we informed the court that Nicki Minaj has satisfied the judgment, and so therefore there was no need to proceed further with our motion for an order authorizing the sale of her house in order to satisfy that judgment.
What does your client think of this? How's he responding?
He's incredibly gratified and happy. It's been a long time coming to have justice finally done here, but
Yo, that dude is hood rich, y'all. He happy than a mug about that 500K. Let's go. He popping
You be?
bottles in the, huh?
I don't know if I be popping bottles. I probably go to the club and pop one bottle, but I'm gonna go buy me a house or something.
That dude, the way he looked, yeah, he looked like yeah. That's good.
And I'm gonna buy me a house in the country. Like I ain't about to stay in Cali or nothing else like that. I'm about to move to doggone freaking Georgia, Alabama or something.
Period. That's crazy. She waited to the last minute, but guess what? I would
I
have
don't think
too.
that. I don't think they should have took it.
Go ahead.
I don't think they should have took it. I don't think they should have took it because it was supposed to be paid on the 21st.
What
I
you
feel
mean?
like she. I don't feel like they should have allowed her to pay that money because she didn't wait until the last hour. The
Yeah.
time was already up. maybe it's just my I despise her so much right now that I really don't care. I feel like the heifer should have been made homeless and she should be deported. So I don't feel like she deserves no passes
I feel
because
you.
if it was me and I made a late payment, I wouldn't have got that same doggone privilege.
Right. Right.
Make her homeless. Her and her sex offender baby daddy and the kid too. I don't care.
Mhm.
Bye.
And it was because of him. He roughed that dude
He's
up.
very happy for himself. He suffered a very, heinous attack
Get
years
out of
ago.
here.
And not only did it take years to achieve the judgment, but it then took nearly 2 years in order to enforce that judgment. And we never thought it would have to go quite this far in order to actually go and put a levy on a millionaire's house. And go to the last 24 hours before she decides to satisfy the judgment.
Wow.
Nicki Minaj pulled through at the last second. She said, "You're not taking my mansion." But Diamond Gang, what do you
That's crazy. That's exactly what she said. I wonder if
Yeah.
her husband was with her.
Yeah, deport that heifer expeditiously, EJ.
Period.
Deport her 'cause she here illegally anyway.
Mm, mm, mm.
And in a lot of these countries, when you start looking them up, because me and Marvin was looking into leaving the US once the kids got grown. We got two left. A lot of these other countries, you can't damn freaking buy land and buy a house and live it up, and
Yeah,
you're not a citizen of that doggone freaking land. America is one of the only few places you can get away with
do
that
that.
BS. Yeah, deport her.
The
Deport her.
land of the free.
And take her husband and her kid with her. Because you know what Trump says? We ain't separating families this time around like we did the first time. So if she don't want to go by herself, send a pedophile, send a pedo with her, and send the kid too.
Matter of fact, let's get into this other
And
short
send the
about this.
brother when he get done with his time. Everybody can go. Make it a family affair. Bye.
Period. Let's get into this one. Hey, let's get into this one. Because the past is coming back to haunt that oh,
What up? It's your girl Yolanda, the
it's
great with
haunting
the
you,
great
Nikki.
spills, the tea. Diamond Gang. TMZ just resurfaced an old Nicki Minaj post and it's raising a lot of questions. In 2018, Nicki wrote about coming to the U.S. as an undocumented child and the terror kids feel being separated from their parents.
As we all probably know by now, Nicki Minaj has been very vocal in her recent support of Donald Trump, but now a Facebook post in 2018 has resurfaced the internet and it's leaving people confused. She says, "I came to this country as an illegal immigrant at 5 years old. I can't imagine the horror of being in a strange place and having my parents stripped away from me at the age of 5. This is so scary to me. Please stop this. Can you try to imagine the terror and panic these kids feel right now?" Fast forward to today, and Nicki's messaging looks very different. She recently interacted with Katie Miller, wife of Trump immigration architect Stephen Miller, as Katie promoted the SAVE Act, which is a legislation aimed at preventing so-called illegal aliens from voting or participating in U.S. democracy. And Nicki responded to Katie with some emojis, which fans are taking as a clear cosign. So now fans are left scratching their heads, wondering, how does someone who claimed to enter the country illegally speak out against family separation and says she isn't a citizen, now aligned with policies targeting undocumented immigrants?
You fake as hell. Yo, y'all. Okay, I swear. I got to play this clip.
Oh Lord, which one are you about to
This,
press?
oh God. I got to. Hold on. I got to. This blew my mind because this was, I'm telling you, Trump is taking these kids' money. These young rappers, I don't care what nobody say. Trump is taking their
No,
money.
EJ, she's always been this way. She's always just went along with the crowd and what is ever trending and popular in that moment.
Who?
Nikki has always been this type of person. Like you gotta remember back to where she was just attacking female artists for no reason.
That
This
wasn't
is,
no trend.
but she made the trend. So,
She didn't want nobody
but
to steal
she's,
her shine.
yeah, but she's always been a lunatic.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree.
She's always been a lunatic. And the one, I'm gonna tell you this, the one community that has protected her this whole entire time was the
Hmm.
rainbow community. And
Yep.
she offending them like hell right now.
Yeah.
And then you
That's
got
yeah.
and then you got the immigration thing that she's doing right now. You really think Trump about to play her at his rallies? No, he's
No.
not. He's
Mm-mm.
not. Erica Kirk ain't about to play him. Ain't about to play her at Turning Point rallies.
Let's see if he plays some.
She wants a pardon from Trump for her baby daddy / husband who's a pedo and for her brother.
Let's see if NBA YoungBoy, if he play NBA YoungBoy. Let's get into this clip. Listen to this.
What up? It's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great
Yeah,
skills, the
what is
T,
he on? I want
Diamond
some.
Gang.
Check this
NBA
out.
YoungBoy responds to people calling him the Michael Jackson
No,
of
not
this
this one.
generation.
Let me go
And
back.
his reaction is not what fans expected.
Ain't he infected?
Before that. I'm sorry,
Ain't he
y'all. Let me
infected?
go back.
Ain't it allegedly? Ain't it being alleged that he infected? And he
Allegedly,
out here, doggone freaking giving people them bumps.
he got 13 kids, allegedly.
And
Let's
I
see
hope
if
they
let's see
all
if
was
What
he
up?
born
It's your
plays
girl
via
for this.
Yolanda, the
C-section.
great with the great spills, the T, Diamond Gang. In a recent interview,
This is
NBA
insane.
YoungBoy finally explains the real meaning behind Make America Slime Again. And this clip is already getting attention.
Message Make America Slime Again. Like, what does that title mean to you?
Diamond Gang. He breaks down where the phrase came from and what he actually meant by it.
Follow whatever Trump applying.
Follow whatever Trump applying.
Yeah.
What in what way? Like
in every way.
Well,
He is high
Trump
as hell.
pardoned
Where is
you,
that?
got you off house arrest.
I don't know nothing about that.
What you mean? Did you ever speak to him about did you ever have a
Nothing about that.
right? Okay. But the album's name Make America Slime Again. The tour is named Make America Slime Again.
It was the name was it's just the voice whatever Trump applying.
You getting frustrated?
Have you ever met Trump?
Why?
Because you got me thinking right now. Why be like?
You talking about that slime when them jokers pop them bumps.
We at Slime Cry now.
Diamond Gang, that response told me everything that I needed to know. So that's his explanation straight from the source, the real reason behind the phrase and why he used it.
So you get a pardon by this man, okay? You get this concept, Make America Slime Again, which means apply everything that Trump is doing. No, what?
He doing it, but he's also being truthful at the same time with what he's saying. So he's doing it because he got the pardon, but he's also doing it because he's speaking truth about it too. Because he out here allegedly giving people them bumps. So Make America Slime Again. When they pop them, they thinking it's a hair bump, but it ain't no hair bump.
No, that ain't what he mean.
You sliming. That's the way I took it. That's the way I took it because he nasty. He nasty. And I hope all them kids was born via C-section. Because he nasty. He is nasty. I be telling my daughter that all the time because, oh my gosh, she tried to go to every last one of his concerts and she's infatuated with him. And I said, you're going to get them bumps too. Everybody get a bump. You get a bump.
Yeah.
You get a bump. You get a bump. Everybody get a bump. And then the bumps multiply. Why you think you got to multiply your genes? Them bumps about to remultiply.
The reason why they trying to say that might compare him to Michael Jackson is because those kids were literally passing out, screaming and crying. Mm-hmm. Have you seen his concert? His tour was off the chain.
Until they start itching and scratching. like the Itsy and Scratchy show.
I don't know. Yeah, like EJ said, he might have the same dealer as Kodak.
I
Cause
can't stand Kodak
whew,
Black. I cannot stand him. I really dislike that joke.
he need help.
And yeah, he's so
He need
ugly on
help.
the appearance aspect and mentally. Like he's just
Yeah,
ugh.
he's a very nasty, rude individual. He needs some help. Bad, bad. All right, this is the last short we're gonna get into because we're about an
I
hour in,
kind of
and I know
I kind of
you,
want to talk about Michelle.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah, about how she don't want to talk about her sex life. I feel like that is so classy. Why y'all want to know what her Barack Obama doing? They got 2 kids.
Who wanted to know that?
That was part of the interview. That's why I'm surprised you ain't putting in your short.
Oh
Because
no.
she made it very clear she was not going to speak about their sex life.
Period. Because that's
She said
too
we can talk
much,
about
man.
everything
They
else,
doing.
which is why she spoke about what would happen if Trump changed it, would he run again?
Yeah,
But
that was. I'm gonna play that.
yeah,
We could go out with that one, but let's talk about this idiot real quick, Javante Davis. Boy, you ruined your
that's the
whole
boxer you told me about.
What up? It's your girl
yes,
Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea.
idiot.
Diamond Gang. Angela Yee just broke down the new charges against Javante Davis, and it's serious. Here's the quick rundown she just reported.
All right. Well, lastly, U.S. Marshals are searching for Javante Davis, the boxer. He is wanted for an alleged attack and attempted kidnapping of his ex-girlfriend. And he's been, I guess, on the run. He's a fugitive right now. That's what he's considered. With serious allegations. He went missing soon after the warrant was issued. And this is all after he allegedly attacked his ex-girlfriend at a nightclub in Miami. Sheesh. So now the charges are battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
Diamond Gang. Angela Yee isn't exaggerating. This is a full-scale manhunt. Miami Gardens police and the U.S. Marshals are actively searching for Javante Davis after issuing an arrest warrant tied to an alleged domestic violence incident. Again, report outlined charges including battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. And the WBA has already stripped him of his lightweight title and labeled him champion in recess. At this point, with law enforcement involved at the federal level and his championship status gone, this is the kind of scandal that can end a boxing career. But Diamond Gang, I want to
Listen, when they catch him and when he gets his day in court, because his hands are registered, he's done.
Yeah, we
It's
spoke about
over.
this already. Yeah, we spoke about this already, but them registered hands, like it's yeah, that's an automatic felony. And depend on how bad the
Right.
damage is, it could be attempted.
It's
So yeah.
crazy.
But yes, EJ. My grandbaby just turned 1 in December.
He recently got into it with academics. They're arguing online right now. Online. DJ Academic told him, turn yourself in. I'll meet you there. Like, boy. That's crazy. I will be following his case. I'm gonna need you to help me with that breakdown.
You're gonna have to send it to me because I don't follow celebrity cases or high profile cases because there's too much drama that comes with it, and then you just have people just trolling you, and my mouth, I'll just cuss you out. So
I am
I'd
doing a
rather
part
I'd
two.
rather follow the cases that don't have that much traction to them.
I'm doing a part two on Tim Busfield probably tomorrow.
Oh, that's
But
gonna be good.
I will say this. They refused to put charges on Dawn Lemon. However, Nakima Levy Armstrong did get arrested. They got her ass for going in that church. But yeah,
That
they
that
said
right
no.
there, that right there, it depends on the jury that's selected. It really is going to depend on the jury that's selected. If she does a jury trial, she may just do a bench trial where
Yeah,
just the
just
judge
straight judge.
decides. because according to her, she didn't interrupt church services. They was at the end, because you always pray before you leave out. She said they did the prayer and everything, and she said something afterwards.
Yeah.
So I mean, church service was done and over with. But like I said the other day, I've seen people disrupt church for less.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody go to jail.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right,
that
we're gonna take the night out with Michelle Obama. I swear, I was working for PNC Bank when Barack became president, and that's one thing you don't do in the corporate world. You don't
I
talk
was
about
in the
religion.
army. I was in the
Yeah,
army, and they wouldn't even take Bush photo down,
I believe it. Listen,
and they wouldn't even put Barack Obama photo up in the MP brigade I
yeah,
was in.
I believe
It
it.
took a IG complaint for them to start putting his photo up.
I'm telling you, we went to work, and I mean, the tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. And me and my good friend, we grew up together. Her name was Hope. We would stand up in our cubicle and whisper, "Obama!" Like
Well,
they
but
was.
when did you do that? Do you remember what you did that night? I remember I was sleeping because
I was up.
I remember telling my ex-husband, I was pregnant at the time. I ended up having a miscarriage shortly after that, but I was pregnant at the time. And before I went to sleep, I said, if he win, they gon' they gon' the 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 assassinate. Yeah, they gonna do that to him. He ain't about to win. He woke me up, and I was like, "Ah, he won for real."
I was happy to them. Oh, I was so happy.
And I
I
was
got
just
up
watching.
early.
I was just watching my watch. Like, okay, so y'all
I
not
got
gonna
up.
change this photo? They didn't change it. I think it took like 3 or 4 days for them to put his photo up at the 16th MP Brigade headquarters in their battalions. Because
Yeah,
I was working in 16th MP Brigade right here at Bragg, and it took them days to put that photo up. They left Bush up there. They was mad.
they was super mad.
They
My
was
president is
mad.
black. Hey, I was,
Let me tell you.
I was singing that. My president is black with Jeezy. Like, hey, I was strutting with my little work clothes on,
I don't
sitting
even
in
like
my cute
Obama. I don't
and
even
walk.
like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like Obama like that. I really don't.
I love him.
I wasn't a fan of a lot of his policies because
Yeah,
I was active duty, and so it
yeah,
was a different type of perspective when you're active duty. So I
definitely.
didn't like a lot of his policies, but I just loved his wife. I just
Yeah.
didn't like him that much.
Michelle came in there
I like him
like a,
better than Trump. I like him better than Biden, but
oh, no doubt. No doubt.
yeah,
Biden and eh, Kamala, they made a bunch of laws to put a lot of our people behind bars for that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. You
yeah,
know.
we gonna have to.
But you gotta pick the lesser of the evil, and it is what it is. But yeah.
But I don't
It's
know who's
it's
more evil. I mean, at this point, I don't know who more evil because Hillary was
yeah,
evil and Trump was evil too. So
yeah.
who, like, nah.
Let's play my girl.
What up, it's your girl Yolanda, the great with the great spills the tea, Diamond Gang. Michelle Obama was asked if President Trump changed the law, would Barack be interested in running again? And her answer surprised people.
If Trump does change the law and runs for a third term, hypothetically, do you think your husband would consider running?
I hope not.
Michelle.
I would actively work against that.
The whole world starts crying.
I would be at home working against it. And maybe a lot of people be like, good, we don't want him anyway. And I'm like, yeah, that's when right.
But Diamond Gang, her reason for working against it is everything.
I do believe in the need for new vision, right? I mean, the two terms is not just about we like it.
I love that answer.
It's just like
It's
we're
a perfect
changing
answer,
and
but
growing so fast This is a hard job. And it requires new energy, new vision all the time, new ways of looking at the world, right?
Yes.
So I do believe that 8 years is enough.
Diamond Gang. She
We
said
had
she
a
wouldn't want
conversation
him to
about
run
that.
again because she.
And I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead and
not
say
eight
why you feel
times.
like 8 years is not enough.
8 years is not enough because when you come in the first 4 years, you're working off the previous administration's budget. And then the
Right.
next 4 years, you're able to establish your own and make changes that you want to see done and that you're advocating about. Because let me reword that you're advocating for. And you have to have hope that you have the seats with this terrible two-party system. I really feel like you should get away with the systems because it's a terrible idea in my opinion. But I'm also unaffiliated party. So you have to have hope. But in her husband's perspective, he had both the House and the Senate. So by the time he was able to get everything to where he wanted it, he was on his way out the
Mm-hmm.
door. And
Right.
then you had the next person that person comes along and they are able to, and when you're not educated enough on politics, you think that it's that person that's doing everything because you're seeing it while they're in there. You're not seeing that that is the previous administration. So
Right.
that's why I agree with at least 3 terms.
You're
So
right.
that way that previous person can get the credit for it, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah. I mean, I agree on both ends, but yeah, I definitely agree on both ends. I feel like what Michelle said, I mean, because things is constantly changing.
But
And it's
nobody wants
like,
a 3 term Trump, so I get why she said it.
yeah, not at all. But I will say this, he came in the door knocking shit over. He
No,
got rid of a lot of stuff.
he was knocking shit over before he even got in there because he knew he was gonna win. Because
Yeah.
nobody was gonna vote for Biden again. I won't about to vote for him again.
Yeah.
I
That
was
was the
not about
worst.
to vote for I was not about to vote for
Oof.
Biden again. Like I just definitely wasn't.
He's
Like
too old. It
you
wasn't
had to
com-
have Barack come to stage to guide you off the stage. I wasn't about to vote for
Yeah,
you.
that was crazy. That was insane.
And
Ugh.
and I feel like he, in my personal opinion, I feel like he should have dropped out sooner to allow Kamala more time to plan. Would
Yeah,
that
I
have been
agree.
guaranteed a win for her? Probably not.
Yeah,
But
I think so.
she would have had more time. She would have
Yeah.
had more time to market herself. She would have had more time to explain herself and her position. And he set her up for failure. That's just my personal opinion. Do I think she would have won overall? I have no idea. I have
Uh,
no idea, but he definitely set her up for failure.
yeah. I believe governance is being a part of a machine, and what we need is a revolution. Is revolution. Do you want a revolution? Woo!
The revolution will not be televised.
Uh,
That is a lie
I'm
because
not
it's
into
being
politics all
televised in
like that.
2026.
I'll dib and dab, and I
If it ain't on your TV, it's on your Facebook. It's on your
I
YouTube.
dib
It's
and dab.
everywhere.
Yeah, you ain't never lied. It's everywhere. And I got a couple shorts with Trump in it. I said, well, I might as well dig
I
in.
don't want you to go too.
But
I don't want you to go too
gang,
hard on them
let me
though.
just
And
go
yeah, I
ahead.
don't want you to go too hard on them.
Who on Trump?
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm a Trumper.
Oh no,
I
no.
just don't want you to go too hard on them because then it's gonna take you outside of everything
Yeah.
that you're trying to do over here. So I'm okay with speaking about politics and the orange man over there every once in a while, but I hope that and I would pray that you don't do it daily or
Uh-uh.
or even monthly. Only
Melanated
words
agree
newly.
with you.
Yeah, words. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me see. I think she should have
Melanated
won.
agree with you.
Yeah, I feel
You
like
hear
she
me?
should have won. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I do, sis. I feel like she should have won, but I also
I'm
understand why she
sorry.
didn't. I also understand why
But
she
she,
did
like she
not
said,
win.
she ain't have time.
Yeah, she ain't having no
Melanated said,
time.
yeah, I think you're right on that. Are you a public speaker? They
Um,
said,
no,
like,
I hate public speaking. I hate public speaking. I talk most of my shit on the internet. I will do it in real life though, because I have pulled up to a lot of my county commissioners meetings. I pulled up the
mhm,
courthouses and everything else like that. My local sheriff's department liked me a little bit more because now I'm trolling their trolls. But prior to that, everybody will roll their eyes, and as soon as I go to the courthouse, I'm searched more than anybody else. So because I cover court cases,
wow,
and that's including judges, attorneys, I don't care who you are. If you get arrested, you're gonna broadcast my face on the TV. Yours should be broadcasted too. I'm just gonna do it on my Facebook page.
period.
So
Y'all,
yeah,
please
so
subscribe to Peanut's channel because she will be covering cases real soon. We're talking about February soon.
yes, February soon. I'm trying to start off with shorts. I'm trying to figure out how to work them to where
I got you.
um
You just give me the
yeah.
time and we
Yeah,
could
but
we could link up.
I like to talk. So I feel like I know I'm gonna be able to cover a court case in 2 minutes.
Yeah, you would have. Yeah, this is what I'm going to suggest, and let me tell you, this is Yolanda. Your content provokes discussion that I want to participate in. Oh, thank you, Boop. And that's what I try to do. That's why I don't go too deep into anything, and I try to leave it open for people to comment. Now, let me say this. Okay, I made a few mistakes along the way with my channel, and I'm trying to clean it up now. Um, so you got to kind of be careful with those shorts. Try not to make too many. Try to get a pattern for your uploads, for your live, because I want my channel to be more than just a shorts channel. You know what I'm saying? So now I have to, now I'm on a strict schedule, you know. I started off, I had to do an upload a day for 14 days. Now I can now start to do 2 uploads a day where I may do one in the morning, one in the evening. I have to commit to 3 lives a week. And then, my shorts, which means that if I'm going to implement all the rest of that stuff, I have to cut back on those shorts some. And I love to do them and I love to make them. However, if I want my channel to be that channel to get it all, to do it all, I gotta take a break. I gotta chill out because that'll put me in a whole different algorithm, in a whole different just category. So I'm trying to get that right because, yeah. Another thing is I have watch hours. I have over 4,000, but it's in shorts.
Mm.
I gotta get it live streams, uploads in order to be monetized. So I've been past that mark, but it don't count when it comes to those shorts. So you got to kind of be careful. But good thing is, I'm here. I'm making the mistakes where everybody else, and I'm going to tell the mistakes that I'm making, so that the next person don't make those same mistakes. I don't keep shit like that because I don't want the next person to grow. I don't do that. So it's good that you want to start off with the shorts. You can possibly give, just a few little uh how would I want to say
Groundbreakers.
highlights? Yeah, highlights. And then what you can do is you could attach your short to an upload, which that'll drive traffic. There's a space where when you're doing your shorts and you upload, it'll ask you, is there any video that's maybe associated with this short? So that when they click on that short, it's a possibility they're going to click on that upload to watch your uploads. So it's a lot of different tricks and things that you could do. But just remember consistency in everything and not just one thing.
Yeah. I don't mind being consistent with it because I love talking about court cases.
Yeah.
But it's something new to get on a different platform and try to do it. Because
Yes,
I
because
mean, if
you over
you
there
are,
killing it on
you,
Facebook.
yeah, I'm all over it on Facebook. Like elections, inmate voting rights. If you in the state pen, county pen, letting you know if you can vote, whatever the case may be. I'm over it. I'm all over it, and I let everybody know. You may be on my friends list, but if it says public, don't respond to it unless you want folks looking at you. So
Period.
yeah, so I try to protect my people as much as possible, but I definitely appreciate you, sis, and we gonna set up a
I
meeting and we gonna get
appreciate
it
you too.
right.
Yeah, we're gonna get this started because
I
it's
love it
time.
over here. It is time. It's been
I
time.
love you over here because it just goes so smooth. I love it. But
I think you just like me because I'm controversial.
very much so, and it's hilarious that time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But a replay gang, I need y'all to smash that like. When y'all see them uploads, do me a favor. Watch them. Hit the like. Please. I need the engagement.
And
But
share.
that's what they do. Like, because when I first started out, I was getting hella views on my uploads. And then I started horning it, focusing on those shorts because those shorts get you subscribers. It does. They like what you're saying, they like what you're doing, they will hit that subscribe button. You know, something quick, fast, boom, get the info. Yeah, that's a good way to get subscribers. However, you could hurt your channel doing too many of them. And that's what I was doing, hurting my channel. So I gotta kind of cut back and maybe do maybe 4 a day. At one point in time, I remember doing 10 in one day.
You
I
were.
can't,
It was
yeah,
hard to keep up with you.
yeah, I can't. I gotta slow down because now it's 2 uploads a day, 3 lives a week, and I got to incorporate that. If I want the channel that I want to have, that I got to do it. I got to stick to the schedule. What
I'm so
YouTube
proud of
does,
you.
thank you, is when you first start doing your uploads, they will test it out to a small group of people. If they see that you're consistent and you're uploading around the same time every day, the next time after 14 days, it'll go out to a bigger group. But that's what they do. That's what they do. You got to make sure that you space your stuff. If there's a big thing that's going on, they say put it out right away. But if you put your content out too close together, you stop the testing for the previous content. That's why I said I had to push my live back. If I went live right after I made the upload, there's not going to be any traffic sent over that way, even though it's still a
Mhm.
small group. But the other day I cracked a couple hundred on that Dawn Lemon upload. So they're starting to test in bigger waves now. So I gotta be on time and I have to be consistent. So, but
Well,
I
I
want to
got you,
thank
sis.
y'all
I got
so
you.
much.
But I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop down so you can close out your show. Peace, love, and joy to
Thanks,
everyone
sis. Call me
and
when you get off.
everyone that loves on you. Call you tonight?
No, when you get off of work tomorrow, so we could get
Oh,
this
okay.
cracking.
About to
I
say
really want you to
tonight.
get it. Yeah. So I could come over to your house sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely would FaceTime you so you can walk me
Yeah,
through all of this.
I got
All
you.
right. Love you guys. Thank you
All right.
so
Love you,
much,
sis.
chat, and thank you for supporting my sis. You guys have a blessed evening and stay safe. Peace, love, and
Thank
joy.
you.
Smooches.
Bye.
Bye.
But yeah, I'm probably going to go live tomorrow. Even though I did my 3 for this week, I still want to continue. And hey, you late. We can ready to close out the morning. I still want to cover the Timothy Busfield, the rest of that. And then I want to talk about some things pertaining ICE. They actually used a 5-year-old, a 5-year-old as a pawn to get his father. So it's a lot going. And then there was a 23-year-old that is a U.S. citizen that was legally detained by ICE. So there's some stuff that I want to still want to, cover this week. So I'll probably do another live tomorrow, even though I'm at my 3 for the week. But I want to thank all of you guys for consistently supporting me. I am so thankful and so grateful because I know that my hard work is paying off. Y'all have no idea. Like, YouTube is basically 24 hours a day for me just to be able to keep up. So I love y'all. And remember, when I put them uploads out, please, y'all, just play it and click the damn like. Please make sure that y'all keep y'all notifications on and just keep showing up and showing out for y'all girl. And I'm signing off, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
It's your under degree. Sip with me. I'll pour it hot, so hot. I'll pour it sweet, so sweet. Spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's your under degree, feeling great, spilling tea. Have a seat and join me. Sip some tea, unwind with me. Let's grab a snack and talk some smack. I'm your girl, I got your back. I got the news, I got the views. I bet you can't wait, I know you can't wait to sip this tea. Sip this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Spilling and sipping this tea. Thanks for watching me, tuning in, subscribing, hitting that like, smash that like. I don't bite, no. It's your under degree, shining bright. Set the stage, Hollywood dreams, red carpet scenes, glitter and glow, the secrets I know. Drama with flair, I serve it rare. I got the scoop, I got the proof. I know you can't wait, so come and escape and sip this tea. Sip with me, spilling this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling and sipping this tea, spilling 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 and sipping this tea.
Real quick before I go, shout out to Dove. My boy is finally monetized. Get y'all asses over to We Beat You. Subscribe to his channel. Peace, y'all.